Hello all, Sow Dog Piper here with you today. It's on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, just got off work. I already knocked out my second job for the day. So I got a mail call today. 3 tins of the Cornell & Deal small batch. And got the Perique, of course. It says 9/15 of 25 on it. I've been excited about this. I know some people don't like chasing small batches, but I like them. There's been a few I haven't liked, but for the most part I like them. There we go, right there. And we're going to put it in this meerschaum moon pipe, as I call it. I'm going to try it out. Let me get it loaded up. So yeah, my dogs got sprayed by a skunk this week. I let them out. I usually, when I get up in the mornings, it's still dark outside, and the shepherd goes out first usually because she's in the living room, and Echo, the lab's in the bedroom with my wife and the kid. And I let I let Blue out every morning first, and then I go get Echo. Well, she tears out outside as she normally does because she's a German shepherd and she always thinks there's something in the yard, so I don't think anything about it. So I get her out there, then I let Echo out there. I go about my business, getting ready for work, and go back to let them back in because I'm fixing to head to work. And once I let them inside, I about threw up my mouth. It smelled so bad, and it was raining, pouring down rain outside, so you had wet skunk. It was absolutely horrible. So my wife, the wonderful person she is, gets up out of bed before sunrise and gets out in the pouring down rain with the hose pipe and the shampoo. We did have some charcoal dog shampoo. It had charcoal in it or something, and it helped, but it did not do all the trick. So they still smell pretty bad. Char-Light's tasting pretty good. A little damp. Needs to dry a little bit. Not too bad. Reminds me kind of like last year's, except I can definitely taste the Perique in it. Well, I thought I had the other tin out here. I've got it jarred up now. But I can't put, it's a peppery. I can't quite put my finger on it. A sweet pepper. Sweet pepper. I'm not a good tobacco reviewer. Y'all know that. That's how I tried to start out my channel, and it was horrible. Let me tell you if I like it and I don't like it, and I like it. This is really good. I bought 3 tins of it. Of course, you never know, so you try not to overbuy, and then you wish you'd bought some more because they sell out of it. That's the dilemma in the world, I guess. To buy or not to buy. Definitely need to let it dry for a minute though. So yeah, so they came back inside wet, still smelling like skunk, lay down on their beds, Their beds now smell like a skunk. Their collars smell like a skunk. So now we're trying to soak and wash and get all that done, and they must have got it point blank. They had to have got it point blank, I don't know. And I think Echo might have got bit because she was limping on her front left paw. So I think she might have got bit by the skunk. Hopefully it doesn't have rabies. She's up to date on her shots, thank goodness. But the limping's gotten a little bit better, so I'm not as concerned. I couldn't find puncture wounds, or she wasn't sore or yelping or anything, so I'm not sure. But a buddy of mine I work with, an investigator, had an interesting case today. It's not an exciting case, but this individual got online, as people do, and got swindled out of $2.1 million in cryptocurrency. I don't even know what $2.1 million looks like. I'll never see that in my whole life, I don't believe, ever. So in one swoop, having $2.1 million stolen from you, and it's from overseas, which means there ain't nothing we can do about it, which means there's nothing probably the FBI can do about it. So I don't know what you do about that. I have no idea. I saw where Jess Piping got a lathe to start doing, I guess, some making some stems and woodworking. I want to buy a lathe. They're kind of expensive, but I look on Facebook every now and again to try to find one, and I still want too much for them. So that would help me in my making my tampers make things go a lot quicker. I've been way behind on my videos, y'all. If you hadn't seen me comment or give a thumbs up or something like that, I've been so busy. It has been unreal between getting the camper stuff ready to go and work and finding things that are still needed for the camper. You know, you buy a camper, but then you got to buy all the stuff to go with the camper. You got to buy, you know, items to go in the camper and things like that. And I try to get a lot of stuff off Facebook Marketplace because you can usually get some pretty good deals. So I've been hustling, bustling, doing that, and pulled the camper to Guntersville, Alabama for my mom while her kitchen's being remodeled. So they're over there staying in it for a month, trying to get her set up and everything put together. So yeah, it's just been busy. So I've not left the pipe community, and don't plan on leaving. Just couldn't get on as much as I wanted to, or comment as much as I wanted to, or watch videos as much as I wanted to. Because I've also had to research on YouTube some camper stuff, and that takes a little while too. But I hope, let me know about the small batch. If y'all got some of it, let me know what you think of it. A lot of y'all are better reviewers than I am. And leave me a comment or make a video on it so I can watch it, because I'm interested in your thoughts. But I really like it. I think it's good. Anyway, well, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. I hope you have a good week. As always, if you need any prayers or prayer requests, reach out to me by email or leave me a comment. And I'll be glad to pray for you or try to answer any questions you may have. And until next time, I will see you later. Y'all be safe and watch your six. Bye.